All right. All right. Juxtaposed identity. My shirt is juxtaposed identity. Whiskey and a cheese. That's me. All right.
Put it in.
I need pizza.
No, you don't. Pay attention to it.
There's two screens, so that just, doubles the fun. Hey, because,
Rolling.
just no freshness.
Exist in two places at one. All right. Juxtaposed identities. I'm a strong Black woman, and I cannot be intimidated. California Representative Maxine Waters said that just recently in response to comments, negative and rude, from a certain Fox News host. Waters' statement was made just recently, but it applies to many women, especially Black women throughout history, and it certainly applies to Beyonce and Beyonce. But you know what also applies to Beyonce, as depicted in her songs, the videos, and the poems she read in Lemonade? Vulnerability, hurt, determination, pride, shame, regret, revenge, I don't give a fuck, and love. When I first began working on what I say tonight, I asked myself what steps on my mind most. The first answer was daddy lessons. I'll share that with you in a moment. The second answer was juxtaposed identities. Throughout Lemonade, we see a back and forth of multiple facets of one woman's life. Where she is now, where she has been, and where she hopes to go. And all of the many ranges of emotions and personalities she experienced while after living through heartbreak from one person who was never supposed to hurt her. Starting in the public eye as a teen, Beyonce's identity was originally shaped and crafted by her managers and her family. 19 years later, yes, it has been 19 years, we see the woman she has become. A woman who is more confident, more comfortable expressing her full identity, more sure of herself and what she is capable of and what she can handle. We can now see all of her identities in full display. In Sorry and Formation and several other of the songs, we see Beyonce celebrating the strength of Black womanhood, but also the beauty, resilience, and strength of Black culture, especially Black Southern culture, and New Orleans and Houston in particular. The strength we see on display in Lemonade includes women like Serena Williams, who is physically strong and a powerhouse on the tennis court. Mothers of the movement, Sabrina Fulton, Leslie McSpadden, and Gwen Carr, who had to be stoically strong to withstand the pain of losing their sons at the hands of cops and the public scrutiny that followed that. We also see actress Amanda Steenberg, who is an outspoken intersection of feminists of today's generation. As well as we see Beyonce's own mother and grandmother, as well as her daughter Blue Ivy, who laid the foundations of Beyonce's identities. All of these women and more show that she is reaching back through the past identities and strengths and pushing them forward into the future. Old juxtaposed with new, pain juxtaposed with joy, fear and hate juxtaposed with love, sorrow and regret juxtaposed with forgiveness. In Lemonade, we see a very vulnerable woman who has been hurt, enraged, damaged by the actions of others, notably her father and her husband. In Pray You Catch Me specifically, we hear a longing and a desire to be caught, but I also hear a threat. The lyrics are showing a desire for her cheating lover to catch her listening to his conversations and cheating ways. She's hurt, but she is daring him, almost like, I wish you would. In the chorus for Sorry, we literally hear her saying, sorry, I'm not sorry. Lemonade brings the viewer and the listener full circle through many phases of Beyonce's and women's identities. We so often define ourselves through who we are to others, and then we learn to see ourselves for ourselves, and we give less of a damn about what others think. I see this because I walk that path. I still walk that path. In Daddy Lessons, I found the most juxtaposed identities that relate to my own life. This brings me back to my first answer that stuck out to me the most about lemonade. It was Daddy Lessons, and here's why. I'm a daddy's girl through and through. I always have been. As I've aged and come into my own identity as a woman, as a feminist, and especially as an intersectional feminist, I've begun to question what that label means to me. The older I get, I can no longer easily and comfortably define myself and my identity through who I am and what I am to others, especially to the males in my life. Who I am is more than who I am to someone else. Same for her. Who I am must be defined by me in my own terms. Same for her. As I witnessed and watched Daddy Lessons, so many things that I learned from my dad crept into my head. How to change a tire, how to seek intelligence, how to be proud of my intelligence, how to be politically informed, how to have my own voice, how to survive as a Black person, how to never expect the world to give you anything, how to recognize the double standards in life because unfortunately, he often inflicted those on me in comparison to my brother. See all those things in her as well. And yes, how to handle weapons. My daddy said shoot too. And tase, and punch, and survive. But what do these things mean today? As I watch Daddy Lessons, all of these juxtapositions and seemingly conflicting identities emerge. Southerners who carry guns and exercise their Second Amendment rights. But the reality of Blacks often being killed by someone else exercising that same right. Men carrying guns to protect what's theirs, their property, their life, their women folk. But the reality of teaching their daughters to do the same, because when daddy ain't around, you gotta protect yourself, which was once his to protect. Fathers teaching their daughters to avoid cheating, lying men, but the reality of becoming a cheating, lying man and watching your daughter experience the same of what you put her mom through. And then there's the juxtaposition of the music itself. Beyonce, R&B pop girl group leader, singer, turned international megastar, R&B diva, icon, singing a song with a southern twang, southern country twang. More than ever, the Lemonade songs have a deep root in Black culture. But on Daddy Lessons, we hear Black music mixed with a genre and style that is intrinsically linked to southern white culture. It certainly makes one pause when it first comes on, but then it makes you dance. It did for me. It makes you do a juke joint two-step mixed with a Texas two-step, or in our case, a Nashville two-step. But let's not forget, Beyonce's southern roots run deep. Daddy Alabama, Mama Louisiana, you mix that Creole with that Negro, you get Texas family. More than anything, Daddy Lessons made me reflect on identity. Beyonce planting her roots deeper than ever, me reflecting on mine. Who am I? What am I? Who am I seen as? I see a proud, educated Black woman who's an intersectional feminist, deeply entrenched in waking folks up. I'm a Southern Black woman still coping with the generational and ancestral rage that still lives in my DNA about what the South did and never apologized for. I'm a mother of Black males who I must teach to navigate and survive in this world, a world that sees them first as a threat and second as, oh, you're so articulated and well-mannered. I'm a wife, sister, aunt, cousin of Black males who I pray each make it home after any encounter with the police, who pray my folk don't end up as hashtags. And yes, I've reconciled with being a daddy's girl, but it has a new meaning for me today. I'm a daughter of Southern parents raised in the turbulent 60s who taught me to celebrate my identity, fight for my freedom and rights, and whenever necessary, shoot until it's empty. Thank you.
Go money, go money, go money, go money, go money, go money, go money.
My Black males.